Hey guys, so yeah, this is gonna be my raw reaction. This is added in post editing. I'm probably not the first to do this because the announcements of this Beyblade product thing of Hasbro came out while I was in school. So yeah, enjoy the. Alright guys, it's Fat Quad here. Currently I'm in Elliot Sampson's server basically so I can discuss some of the new releases that were on there. So I'll get started with that in a second. So first up we have the Beyblade X battle set with Drawn Dagger 460 Rush and Tusk Mammoth, a new release with its combo on stock being 360 taper. So we've already seen these parts released before. Of course, Drawn Dagger was released as in a pack with two other bays. I think with Night Shield or Night Lance and Shark Edge maybe? But aside from that, we're going to focus on Tusk Mammoth real quick. It's a brand new bay. Its layer has a completely different design. So this set is pretty good. Also, the new stadium, it's a lot longer than the normal TT stadium. So count that as a win, if you will. And now we're moving on to more Hasbro Beyblade X. We've gotten official, sort of renders for the first four releases. We have Drawn Sword, or I guess I'll have to use the Hasbro name. We have Sword Drawn, Arrow Wizard, Shield Knight, and Scythe Incendio. But altogether, these bays, first of all, they come with a proto launcher, which I was not expecting with Hasbro. But yeah, it looks pretty good, if I can say so myself. I will mainly judge the quality once I snag myself an actual Hasbro X Bay. Currently, I don't need Hell Scythe or Drawn. I don't need any of these bays here because I have stock Drawn Sword and Hell Scythe. And for Arrow and Shield, I have the recolored versions of them. But in way more interesting news, we've got Solar Phoenix 960 Gear Flat. This bay is honestly sweet, and it's nice that we're getting a release. Also, I'll go over the prices that I've heard of. Standalone packs like Sword Drawn to Shield Knight, those are going to be around $8 to $10. And Solar Phoenix, since it comes with Phoenix, it's specially painted, and the string launcher, which is honestly sick to see this early in, this set is $20. And for the stadium I showed earlier, that's around $40. But back to the main topic, I myself have Phoenix Wing, and it's pretty sick. I think the main reason to buy this one is, first of all, if your launcher breaks and you need a quick one, it's just $20 instead of paying $30. And for the paint wear on Phoenix Wing's layer. So let's move on to the next one. Now we have some really big news. We have some product images. We've got the Beyblade X standalone launcher, which probably I'll be snagging this because the last tournament I went to I lost my launcher. And I'll just keep going through these. So next up we have Arrow Wizard 40 ball with the proto launcher. Honestly, I love the new packaging. I'm happy they didn't go with what Mim did for his mock-ups, I guess. And they instead have the base slightly peeking out, so I guess you can see what you're looking for. Of course, we have the back of the box, which shows all the parts and details. I'll go over it again. It's Arrow Wizard 480 ball. Next up, we have Scythe Incendio 460 taper. This bay, once again, has the clean packaging, and we have a side view showing its proto launcher too. And we have the back view. And of course, it's Scythe Incendio 460 taper. Taper is honestly a great driver if you have, especially for competitive. So if you haven't snagged it early on with Hell Scythe or that random booster Drawn Sword or Drawn Zer, I'd say this is a pretty nice way to get it, especially for such a cheap price. course, well, we're cycling back, so I'll grab the next slide. And how lovely, it's right here. We have, I was mistaken, it's actually not Shield Knight, it is Helm Knight. This one I don't understand. I guess it makes sense because the core has a helmet, but it's way more designed for being a shield. But of course, I'm not one to complain, it's OG coloring for like 10 bucks. And of course, we have the side view where the bay is poking out, we have the bay in clear view right here, and we have the launcher. Back of it, Helm Knight 380 needle. These are some pretty good parts. Of course, we have my favorite X release so far, or one of them, I'll say that, Drawn Sword, or Sword Drawn 360 flat. This bay is honestly epic. If you're going for like a stock bay, I'd say if you're going for a stock Beyblade X bay that you could bring to a tournament and do well with, this is it. I'd say that you could win an entire tournament, like a 3-deck tournament with 3 bays allowed, just with Team Persona's bays. I'm talking Drawn Sword, Wizard Arrow, and Hell Scythe. Those bays are honestly so good even in stock. I'd even dare to say that Drawn Sword and Wizard Arrow are literally the best stock combos in X right now. Maybe all of Team Persona, excluding Night Shield and Night Lance. I don't know. I don't own Night Lance, so I can't give as good an opinion on it. But we have the parts. We have Sword Drawn, 360, and Flat. These parts are all really good, if I might say. Flat is definitely the better option over Gear Flat 360. Good for attack, good for slamming on Hell Scythe Ball, and Drawn Sword, honestly, great attack layer. You can run this like as I feel like you could run Drawn Sword or Sword Drawn as you could Shark Edge. Most we've got to hope for these bays is that they aren't like, you know, hollowed out to the dozen. But now let's grab a premium look at the new bay in town. We have Tusk Mammoth, or Mammoth Tusk. And honestly, this bay, it looks so good. I want to see, I hate that now that I'm in competitive, the main thing I want to see from every new release is, I wonder what competitive use that has. And honestly, I feel like this thing might have some decent use as defense. Maybe when like these like weird portions are shaped down like on that edge over there, like right before the tusk on the right area. Unless that's just like rendering looking stupid, but anyways. And as we do, I'll give us a quick, like, I don't know, 20-second look at this. You have Tusk Mammoth, Drawn Dagger, or Dagger Drawn, and 2 Proto Launchers, and you can see the stadium is actually longer. I wonder if that will affect extreme dashes. Some minor detail that might have been missed on the packaging is that it shows off the Beyblade Burst app in English. So this could mean that upon the release of Beyblade X in the West, we could get some Beyblade X app action, meaning that we might have a chance at receiving the Bay Battle Pass in maybe a set or something. And now we hop over to the one, the only, the legendary Cybernetic Beyblades, where he is here an image of Victory Valkyrie X, or Beyblade X Victory Valkyrie, Beyblade X Storm Pegasus, and Beyblade X Trigger Slash. All of these bays are lovely, and I want to see their usage. Like, in original Beyblade meta, you could say, this layer right here, Trigger Spiral, this thing was actually so good for stuff like defense. Storm Pegasus, I'm pretty sure in early days of MFB, Storm was actually a pretty good attack wheel, so I want to see how that translates over. And if you know me, I'm a huge sucker for Valkyrie, and I love this bay with every fiber of my being. So I'm happy to see if this thing will work, and also I'm hoping that they fix the issue in which on Victory Valkyrie, the top right wing would snap off. I'm just gonna finish this off with something simple. We have, the combo and the box art for, Glitter slash Beyblade X. We have, the combo is 480 point, which is sweet because we actually haven't seen a re-release of point, not in a random booster, not really anywhere. So I'm honestly really happy to see this thing be re-released, because the only time we got it was we got point on Leon Claw, never again. Then we got gear point on the recent Unicorn Bay. But as that wraps up our video, and I feel like I'm doing hand movements like Mim would when he does this stuff. So, yeah, that's it. Catch you guys next time.